Hey guys, confirmation has just come out that the All Blacks will be touring South Africa within 2026. Before I give you guys the updated details, leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this tour. If you're excited or, I don't know, if you're not excited, let me know in the comment section below. But man, for myself, I'm definitely pumped up for this one. I mean, you get to see Springboks All Blacks. It's the best game in World Rugby, I believe. And look, we were treated to it without the first test last week, and now we're gonna have another one this week. But man, 2026, we're gonna have 3 tests, and the All Blacks will also face 4 URC teams in South Africa. So that's pretty big as well. Kind of like a Lions kind of format as well, where you face the kind of URC teams, and then they'll also face one game against the South Africa A side as well. So all those games will happen within South Africa, along with a free test, of course, as expected. But there is also another one that will actually happen, but it'll happen outside of South Africa, and they haven't really said which location it's going to happen in. But I believe most likely it'll be Europe, North America, or Asia. One of those 3 places will probably host the kind of like expedition friendly match that will happen before the actual tour happens within South Africa. So, just giving examples we've seen within, the Lions tours. We saw recently that the Lions team faced Argentina within Dublin, or in the past you've had the Lions travel down to Hong Kong to face off against the Barbarians. Like something along those lines will happen. We'll have one game before New Zealand kind of heads off to South Africa. Most likely, I mean, if I had to predict a game, because you also have to remember kind of like the geography of kind of how this would happen. I'll be surprised if they go to like Europe to play a game. They go back down to kind of South Africa, but maybe it works out just because of the time zone. I mean, I think Asia probably makes the most sense because it's kind of an in between. Well, it's the easiest to get to, I'd say. But hey, you never know. Maybe North America is a good option because I guess from a money standpoint, it'd be pretty good, and also just boost up overall audience over there. So either way, I think I'd be happy with any option really in that one. But no, I'm just excited. I mean, this is going to be really. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, have like a kind of a Lions format, but also just, with the All Blacks touring to South Africa, I mean, it's going to be awesome. And again, this will obviously be a repeat. Within 2030, the South Africans will actually go back to New Zealand and do this whole thing. So they'll face off against the Super P clubs, probably 4, kind of similar situation, and then face off against like a New Zealand A or Anzac team, kind of combination maybe with the Australians. You never know. But for now, Matt, I'm just excited because, again, we were treated to definitely a thrilling test to say in that first one, and hopefully we'll have another good one this week. But man, just that 3, and then also those URC games, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good because I do believe the South African teams actually have got better, I think, throughout the last few years since they've joined the URC. So I think the quality of rugby that we'll see within those games will definitely help, I guess, the All Blacks kind of prepare really for those South African tests. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, I think what they'll most likely do is that they'll play a lot of their games within the coast, I'd say, first, and then kind of come more towards the middle. And then it's kind of the way that the Lions kind of did that and how they kind of play games around the country. So I think there'll be a kind of a similar format in that way. But I think the only other question this comes into is really just what will happen with the Rugby Championship, because with Australia and Argentina, they're not going to have really a game really to play unless they have their own kind of like kind of free test battle while kind of this tour is happening within South Africa. You never know. But I think what will most likely happen is that we'll have a condensed version of the Rugby Championship where each side just plays once, I'd say, throughout that year, and then along with that you'll have the kind of All Blacks tour of South Africa. So I think that's what most likely, I'd guess, in terms of what could happen. But I wouldn't mind actually if Argentina faced Australia in a free test series. Like really, that I would actually be fine with that because it would be pretty good quality of rugby actually. Because we saw recently last week it was only separated by 1 point, so I wouldn't mind to watch that at all. But look, we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. But just want to give you guys just kind of my first reaction on that because I think it's going to be amazing, this kind of tour. And look, I'm also looking forward. I will say I'm looking forward more towards the next one in 2030 because I mean I'm going to be so conflicted when the Blues face off against South Africa because I mean as most of you guys know, the Blues are my team. So I don't know what I'm going to think about when watching that one because that's a game which I'll definitely want to watch live in person. But for now, I'm very looking forward to that kind of tour in 2026. And yeah, it'll be a good one. Let me know, like I said, guys, in the comments below, your thoughts on this tour. Leave a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to our channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.